Today's video, ayun na nga. So if you've seen the title of this video, I'm going to do one of the scariest things in my hormone replacement therapy. As in guys, literal, kinakatakutan ko po talaga to. Pero kailangan gawin para sa pagkababaihan ko. And this is
the injection of estrogen sa aking hita.
Guys, takot po talaga ako sa needles. Pero kailangan ipaglaban. Dahil yun ang kailangan kong gawin para ma-achieve ang kaseksihan. Aside from that, I'm also going to talk about my usual HRT routine to my fellow transgender sisters. If you guys are interested on how I've transformed into this kind of woman that I am today, using the hormones that I use on the daily. So if you guys are interested to watch that, then just keep on watching. First of all, as a disclaimer, gusto ko lang pong sabihin sa inyo na I am not a doctor and I don't have the right to tell you what should be your usual HRT routine because the HRT routine for every person is dependent on how your body will work. So, hindi porket itong tinitake ko ay ito na yung perfect amount para sa'yo. Kailangan mo pa rin i-determine yan using the knowledge of the doctor based on your blood tests, lahat na ng test na pwede mong i-take bilang isang transgender para malaman kung ano yung pinaka-aangkop sa'yo na HRT routine. Para naman ng misinformation na nakakalat sa social media. Mahirap na guys.
Ayoko pa pong makancel.
Wala pa akong career.
I'm a transitioning trans woman. When you're a transitioning trans woman, you've undergone some sort of therapy for you to transition your body into the corresponding gender identity that you have in your mind. So for me, gusto ko yung katawan ko mas maging babaihan pa dahil ang gender identity ko ay babae. I'm undergoing HRT or hormone replacement therapy. Hormone replacement therapy is basically replacing your hormones into your desired set of hormones into your body. If you're biologically male, you produce naturally more testosterone or the male hormones. And this is the kind of hormones na nagpapalalaki sa mga lalaki. And with that said, I only produce a small amount of estrogen, which is the hormone that allows females to look more feminine. Precisely because of that na hindi ako pwede mag-produce ng ganong karaming estrogen naturally. What I'm going to do is I'm going to intake some sort of medicine that will allow me to increase my estrogen inside my body and at the same time decrease my testosterone para yung hormone levels ko as a trans woman would be equal to one of a biological female. So for hormone replacement therapy, the rule of thumb is simple. You're going to need estrogen and at the same time, an anti-androgen. Anti-androgen meaning ito yung nagpapasuppress ng testosterones natin. So right now, what I'm taking is an oral contraceptive, which is Dian 35. Ito po itsura ng Dian 35, guys. Diba? Oral contraceptive po talaga siya. The reason why I take this na lang is because Dian 35 pills possess both the anti-androgen and the estrogen at the same time already. Kaya okay na po kahit ito lang inumin nyo, guys. But, as I've said, it also depends on what your doctor prescribes you. For other transgender people, what they take is 3, sometimes isa okay lang. Kasi each and every person, they produce different amounts of testosterone and different amounts of estrogen. So it really varies per person po talaga, guys. So for me, what was prescribed was 2 hormone pills a day. Aside from oral intake ng estrogen, I also do an injectable one, which I do once a week. So itong injectable na to, it's safer kasi it doesn't affect your liver anymore because these kinds of pills, they're very potent and it can actually harm your liver. Kaya guys, seryoso po talaga ako sa sinasabi ko, magpa-check muna kayo sa doktor bago kayo mag-imbento ng hormone pills. For me, I use an injectable once a week and estrogen lang po siya. So, ito yung ginagamit ko. So, di ba nasa lock and lock pa talaga siya? Parang baon lang. So, what I take right now is this one. Estradiol benzoate injection, estrogen. If you guys want to know where I get this, and if this is what your doctor prescribed you, I'm link it down below. I get 10 vials. Ayan. And each vial is good enough for 1 week usage. So, ito po yung ginagamit ko, guys. Cool, diba? Very potiony. And what I do is I self-inject na lang, guys. Ayan, so if you guys want to see how I inject, keep on watching. And if you guys don't want to see injections, needles, and everything, sinasabihan ko na po kayo, guys, leave this video right now. So, this is done intramuscularly. What intramuscular means that you have to inject it in the muscle. So you're going to need a needle, this one, cotton, and then alcohol. The needle that I use is a 3cc per ml needle. And of course, at the same time, you have to make sure that everything is sanitized. Oh my God, guys, pag hindi sanitized yan, baka ma-infect. First, use alcohol on your hands. Put some alcohol on a cotton pad and clean the area where you're going to put the estrogen. Okay, clean. Ayan. Okay, that's clean enough. Next thing I'll do is I'm going to break this vial open. So, sayang naman, lipat ko muna siya sa baba. So, minsan pinipitik-pitik ko muna siya. Using a cotton pad, I'm going to break it in half. There. Using a syringe, ipapasok mo na yung estrogen sa loob. Carefully remove it. Check. And then put it inside. Then drain it all. Yan. So, once it's inside, ang ginagawa ko, hinihila ko na lang po siya. Okay. Okay. Now that it's done, flip it upside down. Put the cover back in para lang spillage. Then press it back up to the end. Okay. Ayan. You have to make sure that it's like this. Make sure there's no bubbles because it's gonna hurt if merong bubbles yan. So, wala naman siyang bubbles. If ever may bubbles, pipitikin mo lang siya ng pipitikin hanggat mawala. Ganun. Okay, my vial's ready. Ito yung medyo crucial part, guys. Make sure you find a spot where there's no vein. Right? So, yung vein, makikita nyo naman siya nagpipeek through sa skin. Yun yung medyo greenish thing sa ating hita. Make sure to not hit that and avoid it. When we're injecting intramuscularly, always do this. So, this part and this part, iwasan nyo to. Wala ka pong makukuha dyan. And then, the best part to inject is usually at this area. So, di ba, gitna? This area, medyo okay na yan. Okay, so this one, I found it. This one here. Now, inject it like this. Make sure to inject it vertically, directly to the muscle. And then, one. You ready? 1, 2, ayan. Aspirate to make sure na hindi vein yung tinamaan nyo. Push downwards. Patience lang talaga, guys. Okay, push it downwards. Before you lift it up, panty ko, girl. Before you lift it up, make sure that you lift it up after a few seconds to make sure that it's already inside. Prepare your cotton pad like this. And then, put it up. Tada! Walang blood! Galing ko talaga. So, if there's no blood, that means it's a success. If there's a little bit of blood, success din naman yon, although you can do better. So, pero kung tumataginting yung blood, girl, siguradong tumama na yung vein mo. And, ingat-ingat, sis. Next time, ayusin nyo na. Okay? So, ayun, wala siyang blood, ang galing. Diba? So, just cover that up. And there you go, guys. Nakapag-inject na po tayo in public. First time kong gawin yun, guys. So, I hope you appreciate what I did. Let me take this opportunity to explain na you don't have to be a transitioning trans woman to be a valid trans woman. Sometimes there are transgender women na hindi na na-transition, mostly because transitioning is very expensive, like I said. Sometimes when you transition, it's going to cost you a lot. This cost me around, roughly around 3,000 per month. So, it's very expensive to transition. Okay, there are some who really can't afford it, but that doesn't mean that they're any less of a transgender woman. So you have to remember that, guys. Just because they're not transitioning doesn't mean they're not real trans women anymore. So please do note. You do not, ganun. So ayun, I hope you guys were more educated now when it comes to HRT, when it comes to transitioning. I do this on a weekly basis and ayun, minsan nagka-flop pero tiis ganda nga po talaga para sa kinabukasan natin lahat. So, thank you so much guys for watching this video. I really do appreciate the time that you spent to be educated on transitioning trans women. And if you guys are interested to watch more of this, please do comment down below. So, once again, this has been Gigi, ang dakilang nagmamaganda, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye guys!